of the Year. Is that the name of the movie? Rob says it was Rookie of the Year. On this day in 1972, I always put these in there. Anything that has to do with Hammer and Hank Aaron, because he's the last voice you hear on our intro. He says, "I'm down with the Kings, and we down with you too, Hammer and Henry Hank Aaron." Anyway, on this day in 1972, Henry Aaron connected on for his 14th career Grand Slam and his 649th home run of his career. Both career milestones as the Braves defeated the Philadelphia Phillies 15-3. Now that wasn't really a big time historical whatever, but whatever. It's Hank, and he says he's down with the Kings, so why not? On this day in 1975, Pele, soccer fame, signed a 3-year contract with the U.S.-based Cosmos. On this day in 1981, Pete Rose got his 3,630th career hit. The feat tied Stan Musial's National League record. On this day in 1983, Johnny Bench, probably the best hitting catcher ever, Big Red Machine fame, he announced his plans to retire. He was a catcher in the major leagues for 16 years. It's a long stretch to be in that crouch, boy. Yeah. Are you? Is this real? Is this real stuff, Rob? He says Nux Hall was pulled after one wild pitch and allowing 5 runs and 5 walks and 2 hits. Yeah, he's a child, dude. Like, I don't give a damn what era it is. What year was this that I said that? It was where is it? Yeah, 1944. I don't give a damn. You're a child. Like, if I'm just like my pride won't let me fail to this child, dude. Like, as soon as I see this clean shaven, like just past puberty boy walk on the mound, yeah, we going deep. We going all the way in, cause there's no way. Where did I leave off at? Oh, 1989. On this day in 1989, Wayne Gretzky, the great one, won the NHL's MVP award for the 9th time. Like we get all crazy about like Jordan and LeBron and this dude. Like, we forget, like, time goes by, and because like we don't, like, I'm not gonna say we, some of you may, but I don't pay attention that much to soccer. You just forget. You feel like, guys who were wearing Kings hats and those things back in the day is because of, Ice Cube and the movement that was going, not even the movement, I can say, well, the gangster rap thing. But the LA Kings had Wayne Gretzky, a 9-time MVP. Jesus Christ. Either that or just everybody else sucked. I'll go the other way. I just say he was that great because you don't get the nickname the Great One because everyone else just sucked. On this day in 1996, the Colorado Avalanche defeated the Florida Panthers in a 1-0 triple overtime game. The win ended a 4-game sweep for the Stanley Cup. On this day in 1997, Kevin Brown of the Florida Marlins threw his first no-hitter. It was the second no-hitter in Marlins history. On this day in 2002, Brett Hull of the Detroit Red Wings scored his 100th career playoff goal. On this day in 2005, another Babe Ruth story. Babe Ruth's 1919 contract that moved him from Boston to the Yankees, which is why everyone felt like there was a Babe Ruth curse on the Red Sox because they traded him away. They traded Babe Ruth away to the Yankees. Well, that contract that allowed that to happen, it sold for $996,000, damn near a milli for that joint. Yeah, it's good if you got it. I need to find something like that. I need to go to like some of these what they call them? Like, we call them around here garage sales, but in the upper echelon neighborhoods, like around here in Johns Creek, call them estate sales. I need to go to some of those joints. Find me some like old comic book, or like $4 or whatever, and find out, go on TV to Pawn Stars and find out it's worth like $800 and watch this dude try to Jew me down. Can't say that. Like, golf always gets on me for saying that. Because for whatever reason, in 2015, that's become racist. If I say somebody tried to J me down on the price. Moving on. See, and I pulled this on this day just for Rob, and then now can't get him on the line. Foolery, man. Just straight foolery. Hold on, you guys. Let me check my Wi-Fi again, because let me make sure it's not up, and I'm just sitting here doing this thing for no reason. Yeah, looks like it's still a no-go. Damn it. All right. This one's for you, Rob. On this day in 2006, the executioner, Bernard Hopkins, ended his boxing career with a 12-round unanimous decision over Antonio Tarver in Atlantic City. Or did he? Like, this probably, I'm surprised there aren't more of these about boxers. You know what I mean? I'm not. I'm surprised that more of these on this day things we have aren't like, so and so retired for the first time, and then so and so retired for the fourth time, ending his boxing career, and then the fifth time. Yeah, Bernard Hopkins ain't retiring no damn 2006. Like maybe he did, but it's boxing, and for whatever reason, those dudes love to get punched in the mouth. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah. And I pulled it. I almost deleted it because of the fact that, obviously, if you follow boxing, and I don't even follow boxing, but I follow this guy. There's certain dudes like him, Roy Jones, Floyd, Manny Pacquiao, the guys that everyone knows. Like, that's the kind of boxing fan I am. Like Rob was talking about a couple of dudes the other day that fought. I recognize one of the names, Cotto, I think it was, and some other dude, and like I don't know who these cats are for real. I think Cotto fought Mayweather before he fought Pacquiao or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe that was the dude that tried to kiss Mayweather. See how I struggle with it. I know a couple boxing dudes that currently box, and yeah. Roy Jones is still in that category for whatever reason. That dude loves getting punched in the mouth. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he loves it. But anyway, that is on this day. We'll get right back here to our NBA Finals conversation. Speaking of Steph Curry, we talked about, everyone's favorite new Australian, Matthew Dellavedova, young man who caused my partner to scream at me and yell at me the other day. And he called me a racist, too. I don't know if you guys caught that one. Yeah. Yeah, he told me that I just don't want this white boy to shine. That's what Rob told me. Oh, yeah. But, yeah, that was in the heat of the moment. I'm just going to assume that he didn't mean it. Or maybe he did. I don't know. It's still funny. But Steph Curry woke up. And as he types on the chat line, STFU. You know what else happened today too that I'm pretty upset about as well. I had some sound for the show. And one in particular, like the other one I had two pieces of sound. One was just the final call of the game. Yeah. See? Coop said he sure did. Don't worry about it. Both of you N-words. I got my white hood under my pillowcase. My pillow. Mm-hmm. You think it's an extra pillowcase. My old lady don't see them eye holes I cut in it, though. Yeah, the brand new Clayton Bigsby is who I am. Mike Bigsby. I don't want that white boy to shine. Where am I at? Oh, okay. So we talked about DeMond Shumpert. Here's what I was talking about yesterday. I was talking about yesterday wanting to see what adjustment Steve Kerr was going to make in the ball game. See if he was going to try to run Steph off a couple more double screens to get him freed up. He got freed up early. You got a quick shot off early, and then nothing from him until the third quarter. And then the fourth quarter, he decided to do his thing once they put David Lee in the game and started running the pick and roll with David Lee, guy who hadn't played very much since the emergence of Draymond Green. Draymond Green. But I saw a couple of statistics today about what was happening, what kind of action was going on when David Green was involved in the pick and roll. He's more of an offensive threat, and that's what I was talking about yesterday with Draymond. Like, we want to point at the obvious, the low-hanging fruit, but I'm going to always challenge. I'm going to always challenge the people who listen to the shows that I do or we do to become better and more intelligent sports fans. Like, don't always take that low-hanging fruit. Look deeper into and understanding what you're looking at. Because there are ancillary things that are involved in a guy like that, in a guy like Steph Curry struggling. And that's probably what the biggest part of the argument I was having with Rob was about, is that no, I'm never gonna be willing to say a guy that good is being D'd up by a guy that's a nobody. The same way I wouldn't do it for LeBron. I wouldn't do it with Kobe Bryant because it don't happen that way. Like other people have to be involved in this situation. Like if it's just Steph and Dellavedova, that dude gonna go for 50. Straight up. Now if they do what they want to do and try to find a way to get him isolated without help, it's gonna be a problem for the Cavs. But the fact that they're getting nothing from Draymond Green and getting nothing from Harrison Barnes, as soon as Steph Curry turns the corner, guess what? There's Andrew Bogut. There's I always do this, don't I? I always do this. Now I can't think of the dude's name. The big Mozgov, Timothy Mozgov. He turns the corner and immediately there's Timothy Mozgov or Tristan Thompson stepping out and trapping him on the pick and roll, essentially becoming a double team. Other dudes got to do like it was so surprising to me that my man Coop, yeah, it must be a new version. It must be a new version of the Jordan rules. Coop says the Cavs are running the Jordan rules. Nah, if they was running the Jordan rules on Steph Curry, he'd be probably paralyzed. Like that stuff that was going on back in the day with Rodman and Sally and Rick Mahorn and Bill Laimbeer and the stuff they was doing to Michael Jordan, that was pretty much like if it happened in the streets, it probably would be assault. Straight up. Like this is why the NBA has gotten better, opposed to some of these, dinosaurs who want to tell you, I remember back in the day, physical basketball. Nah, get buckets, many of them, in very creative ways. Do that, and I'll be entertained. I don't need all that foolishness. I don't need nobody, punching no dude out the sky when he's trying to dunk a basketball. I want to see the dunk. You crazy? Like, the last thing I want to see is somebody knock LeBron James on his tailbone and he can't play. Hell no. Hell no. Because then I'm forced to watch J.R. Smith run somebody's offense. Yeah. Who's signing up for that? Hands? Anybody? Bueller? I'll wait. I'll hang up and listen. Nah, hell no. Ain't nobody trying to see that. That's why they had to change that, man. That's why the NBA was smart enough to know. We need these dudes. There's 5 people on the court. Well, 10. But 5 on each team. We can't afford to have the best one of a certain team's 5 not playing. Hell nah. Nah, I'm good. The game's much more entertaining when I can see a dude that's 175, 80 pounds just get buckets without somebody clotheslining them and putting them out the game forever. Nah. But no, essentially, speaking of what they're doing to Steph, we got about 2 minutes here left in the hour. Speaking of what they're doing to Steph Curry, like I said, they're doing a lot of trapping with him. And they're doing it with, like, Tristan Thompson, who is the guy who's responsible for Draymond Green. And they don't have to show him. And even when they go small and Draymond's at the 5, they don't even feel any way about leaving Timothy Mozgov in the game. One, because he's getting his on the offensive end. And on the other end of the court, Draymond's doing nothing. He's not getting rebounds, which is imperative. If you're going to go small, the benefit of going small is that your, call him stretch 4, and Draymond can rebound the ball and start your offense without an outlet. You get in transition immediately off of missed baskets. Not with that Tristan Thompson thing going on. He ain't letting Draymond get a damn thing. He got to wake up. They talking about he got back spasms now and all that kind of stuff. Call it what it is, man. Everybody banged up. Dudes going to, like, Dellavedova going to the hospital. Mon Shumpert got a shoulder situation going on. Everybody banged up. You got to play. What Kobe Bryant said something like, cats are playing, like the Lakers are playing, not the Lakers, excuse me, the Cavs are playing like their lives depend on it, and the Golden State Warriors are playing as though they have more finals to come. It's not a sense of desperation. People don't see a sense of desperation in them. I'm not really one to really, do the whole body language thing because people are different. Like, Steph seems to always be calm. And then he has little bitty outbursts, if you want to call them that. He has those every now and then. Like, if he's a big shot, you see him kind of just bend over. Like, he don't even want people to see him do it. He bends over and just, like, screams at the floor and then comes back up and composes himself. You know what I mean? So this is not aside from Draymond, It's not a team that's really overly, outwardly emotional. That being said,